Hi, I'm going to show you how to get started and make your first form. It's just going to be a basic client details form. Now to do that, I'm just going to click on your forms. If you're not already logged in, then log in. If you need an account, then just click on the don't have account link. Okay. Now, after logging in, there's a menu at the top, and one of those is forms, and under there you'll find new form. Now that'll take me to the form builder. On the left we've got a toolbox, and on the right we've got the area where all your fields and other controls are going to be. Now what I want to do is just drag a person in there. That control adds a title and a first and a last name. I'm also going to want an address for my client, so I'll just drag the address control in, which adds all the common fields that you might need. You can delete any of these if you don't want one by just clicking on it. Up comes a little pop-up form, hit the delete button and it will disappear. This form has a title at the top, and at the moment it's just defaulted to section heading. So what I'm going to do is click on properties and then change the title to client details and just click OK. Now what I want to happen is after the person saves this form, I want a welcome letter to be printed out. Now I've already created a letter, but I'll go to Word and show you what that sort of looks like. In this case it's something like a marketing letter. So for ZumeForms to be able to put the data entered into a form into a document, you open up Word and you add Word merge fields. This has already got a whole lot of Word merge fields, but if I was to add one, I just go to Insert, then I go Quick Parts, and under here you'll see Field, and the thing I want to add is a merge field. Now as long as the name I put here matches up to the field in your form, then the data will go from the field into the document. So that's how you add a field. But if we look at a couple of existing ones here, I can right hand click on it and go edit, and you can see that the name of it is client cell cho. Now how we've done that is that stands for client salutation choices, and it's choices because it's a drop down field. So I'm going to put the name under salutation there, title. Now I can click this little checkbox here with field names. So that tells me the field names on my form. So what I'm going to do now is just line them up with what I've already put into the document template. So I want to know what the first name is. Client name first. So let's name that one. Client name first, TXT. TXT just stands for text. And the last name, pretty obviously, is going to be last. Okay, I'll do a couple more fields. Let's pull out the address. Okay, client address 1. Next one's going to be client address 2. Next one's going to be client address suburb. Next one's going to be client address state. Client address PC. Country. I did miss this one. We'll go back to the top, and that's care of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just save my form and publish it. Save and publish, we'll go all in one go. And I'll call this example first form. Let's publish it. Okay, been saved and published. So if you want to test your form, just hit the preview button. Right, I'll start this with Bruce Fallon. 10 main road, 10 main road, suburb, main town, and we'll be in the US today, not Uganda or Ukraine. And just hit save. So that's saved the data I entered in the form. So the question being, where does that go? If you click on your records, and I'll open that in a new tab, right at the top in just a moment, we should see something called example first form. So I can open that record back up again just by clicking on the little form icon. Loads the form, opens the data, I can change it and save it again. Now you might have noticed that some of the records here have a record name to the left of the form name. So what I'm going to do just quickly is set a property on my form that will make that appear. So if I go back to the form builder and the script editor, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so now the next most important step, you want the user to be able to, or you want the system to create a document after they've filled out the form and hit submit. We've already created a document template and just briefly covered what you need to put in there so that the data entered into the form comes out in the document. So in the form builder, we've got a document template button. I'll select document template, and I'm going to say the user can only be allowed a PDF, and the user is allowed to get the document after it's been submitted. And now I'll upload the template, my marketing letter, and I'll republish it. Alright, so let's have a go at the form again. Okay, this time I'm going to fill it out quickly. Now because this form now has a document template, you see at the bottom it's got a make document button as well as the save button. The save button you'd use just to save the data where you are. It might be a long form and take you a while to fill out. Now when all the required fields are filled out, you'll get the make document button appearing if there's a template uploaded and the user's allowed to download the document when it's completed. If the user's not allowed to download it, then you can specify that it will go to you or just appear in your records. So let's click the Make Document button. So the system has taken the data entered into the form and created a document. So let's just open up the PDF it created and have a look. Okay, so what we see is just the first page of a letter. It's put my name in it. And any other matching details. In this case it's just one page just for a simple demonstration. Okay, I'll close this tab and we'll go back to my records because there's something new there. So what you see is now there's two records for the first form example. Except the latest one, in addition to having the form icon, has a PDF icon, and that means that there is a PDF has been created for this particular record. So your website visitors could be filling out a form, clicking submit, and then this would show up in your list of records. Okay, All right, thanks very much for watching. The next tutorial is going to be about how to hook up a Stripe account to your form so that you can begin accepting payments for your form. Thanks very much.